What's good, big hustlers? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I create content around entrepreneurship, mindset, self-development, and a little bit of lifestyle with the whole vlogs and everything. But I hope you'll be sticking around by clicking that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're always notified when I upload a video. But anyways, let's get into today's video. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, So as you can see by the title of this video, yes, I'll be recommending some free courses. Okay guys, you don't have to pay a penny for these courses. These are online courses that I think would be perfect for someone who's interested to start in property, or if you're already involved in property, maybe you want to just up your knowledge a little bit and your skills a little bit. So here we go. Course number one that I think you guys should really consider, that is understanding the skill sets that go with planning projects. Now you might think this is a very easy thing to do, but it's not, and I can tell you from experience that it absolutely isn't. You find yourself within property, you're having to take into consideration costs, budget, time schedules, arranging and delegating tasks to the relevant people that are needed, whether it's for refurbishments, property development, even a goal plan of how you're going to go from A to B and then C or even E, F, G. Planning is absolutely critical. So a fantastic place where you can take this free course all on planning a project is on the Open University. You'll have to create an account and then you can go ahead and click on free courses, and you can scroll down and find the course on planning a project, or you can go ahead and search for that particular course. It covers pretty much all the basics to project planning, from the beginning all the way to identifying how to deliver the plan, estimating costs. It even covers a module on how to implement the plan, because that's very important. It's no use having a project plan in place but not being able to also establish the plan on how to implement it. There's a lot within this course that can really help you get an understanding of how to project plan, because I guarantee you'll find yourself having to use such a skill in whatever area of property you wish to start in. So if you want to get a heads up on this, go ahead and sign up onto Open University and start this free course. Oh, this next course, guys, this is something property requires you to be heavily engaged in pretty much every day. Negotiation within property is number one. You know, if you're trying to secure a deal, if you're trying to find properties, if you're trying to start a property business, you're having to negotiate that transaction pretty much every single day. It's not a skill that you wake up and you have. It's a skill that you have to develop. And I acknowledge here in the UK, it's not as easy for people to actually negotiate. There's an unspoken thing where people just are not comfortable with that area of life. And I used to feel that way as well. I used to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm being rude by asking for that individual to reduce the price. I used to feel uncomfortable about this. And also it's quite funny because in school, they don't actually even encourage you to negotiate at all. But this is a skill set that it doesn't matter what area of business you're involved in, you should absolutely have. If you're going to be a property developer, if you're going to be doing renovations and refurbishments, you need to be able to negotiate, because builders will have their own offer and their own quotes, and you have to be able to reduce that, especially if you're working on a tight budget, for example. You have to be able to put a case forward, and this is where the art of negotiation really needs to be understood. It's a case of being able to actually put reasonable justifications as to why you believe that price should be reduced. If a house is being advertised on Rightmove, it's actually an invitation for you to come along and actually put a counter offer. If you're going to be in property, you truly need to hone in on your negotiation skills. If you're somebody who's never really thought about developing this skill set, perhaps this is your chance right now, and this is a free course, guys. You ain't gonna pay no money. So where do you go to take such a course? Well, Coursera here. Again, you have to set up an account for this. Within minutes, you'll have access to the platform and all the courses that they have available. So you want to just go ahead and search for the negotiation skill course, which I believe is delivered by Michigan University. As you can see, it covers a wide variety of modules, so perfect for really getting a good understanding of negotiating in general. The format of learning is in a video lecture, which is quite nice because it gives you that, you know, feel of being in a lecture. But also I quite like these courses on Coursera because they always engage you in assignments, and also at the end of the course they do test you as well, so you can really measure whether you have learned something at the end of the course. So I quite like that, and considering it's a free course, that's quite a lot actually. My next free online course that I recommend you guys check out if you are starting out in property, if you wish to be in property, is of course project management. You could be that person that just goes out there and hires someone who has a skill set or understanding of project managing. But I believe that if you're going to be in property, you still need to have some level of understanding of how to project manage, because this is something that you will come across and you have to be able to respond to. If, for example, the project manager that you hire is not good enough, at least you know you've got yourself as a backup. But also at the same time, you know, if you're starting out, you don't necessarily want to be coughing out money to hire a project manager if you understand yourself how to project manage, or you hold the skills to project manage. This project management course, I believe, also is important because it works hand in hand with understanding how to plan. Only when I started in property did I realize the importance of this. With the developments that we have, with the renovations that we have, I have to ensure that the builders are also up to standard and are carrying out work according to the schedules that we have. But also part of project management is also keeping an eye on the budget, and if there's anything that is out of line, you're able to kind of come up with solutions of how to resolve it as a project manager. So there's a lot of things within project management skill set that is quite important to somebody who wants to be in property. Now, a good place to start with this is of course edX. Or EDX. You do have to sign up and create an account. Once you have access, you just want to go ahead and search for the course. Just go in the search bar and type in project management, and voila, you will have it there. Now you want to just go ahead and click enroll to start the course. It really gives you a good basic understanding into project management. And of course, if you want to sort of just up your level even more, because we're all about level up, then you definitely need to look at all the other project management courses that they do offer, which again are free. So you can go ahead and explore that page and see if there's any other ones that you fancy. But yeah, so that's another free course for you guys to take if you are interested to start in property, or you know what, you're already in property and you just need to get a better understanding on how to property manage, then edX is got you covered, guys. The next course is offered to you by Indeed, guys. Yes, you know that online platform that you go on in order to search for jobs? Well, they also offer free training and courses online. Who would have known? But you know what, it makes perfect sense, because if you're going to be a platform where people come to search for jobs, it makes sense that you also throw in some courses in there that allow people to, you know, improve their CVs and everything like that. But anyways, I'm rambling on. I had to include this course because it is absolutely important, just like every other course that I've recommended here. The course is all on effective communication. Yes, I myself till today work on this particular area of my life. Communication is composed of so many aspects of things. In property, it will look like this: presentations, pitching to clients, investors, whoever it is that you need to pitch to, maybe for example to raise funds or whatever it may be. Communication is through emails. Communication is done through phone calls, whether it's with estate agents, whether it's with vendors. You want to make sure that you're delivering a message to a person where you're minimizing any possibilities for any misunderstandings, because, you know, communication over the phone is always different to communicating in person, where you're able to read people's body language and so on and so forth. I've made a mistake of thinking that, you know what, an email was sufficient enough to deliver a certain message, only to find out the next day that, you know what, people didn't understand anything that I said. Within property, you're dealing with a wide variety of people from different backgrounds, from different professions. You have to be able to understand how to communicate with them on a level that they can understand, in a language and terms that resonates with them. This is all part of communication. I do hope that you can kind of see the underlying importance of effective communication, and if you want to start working on it, you can start with this free course. Like all the other platforms I've just shared with you guys, you will also have to sign up and create an account. Once you've signed up and created an account, you can go straight to their free courses, as you can see here, and click the course that you want. I'm going to click the communication skills one, as you can see, and you can see that it covers quite a wide variety of topics within communication, and it really gives you a good understanding of effective communication anyways. So I hope you guys will be taking this course, and if you do, let me know how you find it by leaving me a comment in the comment section below. So my final course that I'm recommending you guys to look into if you're going to be in property is a workshop that I came across on Skillshare. This one is on mindset. It covers quite a wide variety of information that can really help you in your business as a property entrepreneur. This includes stuff like setting goals, but also just generally developing a mindset that allows you to be tenacious within property, because Lord knows it is not an easy business to go into. So you really need to be able to amp up your mindset so that you are ready to deal with whatever pressures and challenges that come with being a property entrepreneur. And mindset is where it's all at, guys. When you develop a good, strong mindset, you're able to suss out stuff that are not for you. And whenever you are able to suss out things that are not for you, you find yourself at a much more calm level where you're confident within yourself, because you understand that everything, you know, is based on how you perceive it in here. And as long as you've got control of how you perceive it in here, it doesn't matter what anybody else does. And that's why I really advocate for mindset. So that is my final recommended course that I think you guys should consider taking. If you have enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below letting me know what you thought of this video. If you'd like more videos where I recommend courses, because believe me, I've got more where that came from, so I can always do that. But you need to let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see that. Otherwise, guys, click that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so you're always notified when I upload a new video. In the meantime, guys, continue being hustlers.